extra Platz. Ah, so. Auf jeden Fall. Morgen fahre ich wieder zurück. Genau. Ja, hat sie, ja. Gefällt mir auch. Sehr gut. Genau. Jetzt warten wir circa 7 Minuten. Dann ist die letzte Show noch und dann gehen wir alle nach Hause. Dann gehen wir alle nach Hause nachher. Kann man einen Schwenk machen? Genau. Genau. Auf jeden Fall nicht schlecht. Dann werde ich auch nach Hause fahren. Beziehungsweise zum Hotel. Und ich weiß nicht, was ich mache. Vielleicht chillen. Solche Sachen. Und ja. Genau. Und morgen schaue ich die Stadt an. Bisschen. Nehme ich euch wahrscheinlich mit. Kommt darauf an, wie die Verbindung ist und so. Ja. Und das Wetter kommt auch darauf an, ob es nicht zu kalt ist. Weil es ist sehr, sehr frisch bei uns in Berlin. Draußen. Ich habe gehofft, dass es noch ein bisschen wärmer ist. Aber ja. Genau. Und was sagt ihr zur TwitchCon selber? Ich finde es nicht so schlecht, aber nur... Es könnte ja nur größer sein, theoretisch. Mal schauen, wie es nächstes Jahr ist. Und ich finde das nur ein bisschen arg, dass zum Beispiel Community und Affiliates zusammen sind, ja. Ich möchte so eine eigene Reihe haben. Nicht, dass die auch ein bisschen getrennt sind. Ja, das ist eh nichts, aber ich sag nur so, ne? Genau. Dass die Glitch-Theater sie machen es schon sehr, sehr gut. Wer? Die Twitch selber oder was? Also, falls man mich sehen sollte, ich bin ganz rechts von der Bühne. Falls man in Glitch Theaterstream sehen sollte, ne? Auf jeden Fall, die haben, weißt du, so Kameras, wie wenn man im Fernsehstudio wären. Voll arg. Überhaupt bei Twitch Rivals. Voll arg. Ah ja, weißt du, was neu gibt? Twitch zahlt jetzt nicht, sagt man, in 45 Tagen die Affiliates und Partner aus, sondern jeden 15 Cent Tag. Wenn man die gewisse Menge erreicht hat, ne? Dann wird noch ein automatischer Highlight von den ganzen Streams gemacht, von jedem Creator. Und ja, fängt schon an. Bin gespannt.
Please welcome to the stage your hosts Anna Prosser and DJ Weed.
Wow, I can't believe these 2 days have gone by already. Welcome all to Twitch Yearly Europe. If you if you're not familiar with Twitch Yearly, let me explain a little bit about what it is and where it came from.
Each week on Twitch Weekly, which airs every Friday on this channel, we talk about what's happened on Twitch as well as what's coming up. And we show you some awesome streamers you might not know about yet, but probably want to watch.
Yes, and because TwitchCon is such a special occasion, we gave it a very special episode of Twitch Weekly here on the Glitch stage. But instead of a week, of course, we take a look back over the whole year and we think about the mark that it has left on the history of Twitch.
By many measurements, Twitch is still very young, and each year there are important parts of our origin story that are still being told. So for each segment of this show, we finish the sentence, "This year on Twitch was the year of blank," as we mark special happenings in our developing history.
So the last time that we did an episode of Twitch Yearly was obviously TwitchCon 2018 in San Jose, where we celebrated 3 special marks on the timeline of Twitch that had developed over the years since the previous TwitchCon.
This Twitch Yearly is a special treatment of those marks, though, as we examine those global Twitch trends from a uniquely European point of view. That's why we've invited partners from here in Europe to help us celebrate our year ofs with their own take on each one.
Yes, so for the next hour, we'll be showing you some videos. We'll be hearing from those special guest speakers, and we'll be spending some time celebrating some of the things that characterized the last year of our community. Does that sound good? Mm-hmm. Everyone ready?
Yes.
It's always bittersweet too, Anna, because it's the end of TwitchCon. It is like a celebration of hopefully we've all had fun and met new people and met the streamers we're fans of or learned more about streaming ourselves, but it's also bitter because it is the end of TwitchCon. So I just want to say thank you all for coming out to the closing ceremonies.
Yeah, thank you all for coming here. I always get to this point where I'm like, it's over already? How did we get to this segment?
It went by pretty fast.
We're sitting on the stage again to do this.
Well, TwitchCon next year, 3 days.
Oh.
Yeah!
You just did that.
I mean, and it does it, so I'm going to try it this time. So.
Well, before we dive into our year of subjects that you might already recognize, we need to add one very important one to the list. Even though Twitch is young, it's rare and exciting to have a first as big as the one that we are all celebrating.
Yeah, I mean, TwitchCon has been a huge part of how we celebrate our community since 2015. And we've welcomed people from all over the globe to our homes to celebrate at those events, but we've never before had the opportunity to bring the party to your house here in Europe.
The first TwitchCon Europe. But the most important people in the story are you. We couldn't make an event like TwitchCon without your enthusiasm, your attendance, your participation, and your passion.
And that is why, before we go any further, we want to officially mark this, the first TwitchCon Europe on our Twitch Yearly timeline, and to lovingly dedicate that occasion to you.
Nice. Die LAN. Frage-Antworten-Runde.
You all are looking real good up there on the big screen.
I get a little emotional looking back on those moments, but I rarely make it through a Twitch yearly without Bible thumping anyway, so let's not try to get too deep into those feels just yet.
Yeah, I see the tears glistening already. Should have brought a tissue, I told you.
I love it. Great.
And I was going to say that you're going to have a moment to collect yourself here in a moment, but I think this next speaker will move you as well. She's been serving as a TwitchCon Europe ambassador, and her community peers here in Germany have so many wonderful things to say about her.
And she has so much to say about how much she loves the community right back, which is why she's the perfect person to welcome you to Twitch Yearly Europe as our first guest speaker. Friends, please welcome Tinker Leo.
Yeah, hey and welcome everyone to TwitchCon 2019 here in Berlin. My name is Tinker Leo and I'm a German streamer and I'm so happy being here as a part of the first TwitchCon here in Europe. Everyone was so excited having a European home match, and many asked me what makes the German Twitch community special or different to other communities. Well guys, I can't tell you difference to other communities because I just know the German community, but I can tell you what makes them special. Well, they're mean, so yes, they're mean and they're gleeful, so let me explain. Every time I got scared in a game, or I slopped something, or I died in a very difficult part of a game, the community makes a pack of clips showing them on Twitter or posting them on Discord, something like that, and they're laughing at me. But what makes them also very special is they're not just laughing at me, they're laughing with me, they're cheering with me when I get the difficult part done in the end, and they're pushing me so I'm outdoing myself. The community shares my excitement as well as they give me encouragement when I need it. So yes, they're gleeful, but more than they're very wonderful, they're caring, they're batshit insane and really, really lovable. So what I really love about the European community is that they do not just focus on the streamer, the community cares about each other. So they're communicating with each other, and if someone has a problem, the community offers their help. A great many not just meet in the chat, they also meet each other on events in the strange real life, and chat members just became real friends. We also have some couples which met in the community, which is pretty cool. So beside the chat community, there's also a streamer community, and I guess like in every job, in everyday life, there are always people you won't warm up with. And yes, there are also members of the community you're fighting with. But as you know, if the worst comes to worst, we all sing from the same song sheet. So as seen last in the political demos, I'm really happy being a part of that community. So I've made a lot of new friends I count on having in my life, and I also met the love of my life here on Twitch. So yes, Twitch is Twitch and its community is the best thing that could ever happen to me. And I was asked what it's like a Twitch streamer to be unconfined by the boundaries of geography in connection with my audience and community. And I have an audience all over the world, and it was so unbelievable to me when I was meeting one of my viewers from the USA in 2017, I guess. And I just really realized that Twitch is a big family, widespread all over the world, and so you can feel at home all over the world. So what we need now is the opportunity to translate in real time, like it's happening now, also in the streams. So Twitch, this is your job now for the streams. So last but not least, I was asked to encourage the streamers all over the world. So what I would like to say to you is just always be yourself, stick to your strength, and don't change for anybody. Try to have fun while streaming and don't try to force anything. No matter if streaming is your job or your hobby, most important is having fun and a good time with your community. So thank you, Twitch, for this great opportunity, being an ambassador for the TwitchCon here in 2019 in Europe. Enjoy your time here in Berlin or at home in the live streams, and I really hope to see you all soon.
By the Twitch community here in Germany and from all over Europe. And just like Tinker Leo said, it's like because our daily meeting place is on Twitch, the boundaries of geography just don't separate us quite as much.
Yeah, and I'm just so excited to get to shake hands and share hugs and smiles with all of you that I've only ever gotten to hang out with online. And I know that we're almost done with TwitchCon Europe, but already I can't wait for the next one.
So we've got a little bit of Twitch Yearly still left and a few more guest speakers, so let's savor it and jump into our first year of.
Let's do it.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, I think one of the coolest things about Twitch is how it allows us to invite each other in. Streamers turn on their webcam and that invites us into their home where we can watch what happens in the space around them. But this year, the space that streamers share grew a lot.
Yeah, and as with so many games in the history of Twitch, we have to give a shout out to Pokemon Go for the massive trend it started of pushing us all outside to play together. And yeah, one person's like, I still play. And of course reminding us how fun it is to share that experience through streams. But it didn't take long for creators to realize that there is a lot more than just Pokemon outside.
Yeah, with the accessibility of mobile streaming and the addition of categories like travel, now on Twitch we're even more freed from behind the monitor and allowed to follow along on all kinds of adventures.
Yeah, looking back on the history of Twitch, all the way back to Justin TV, when Justin Kahn first proved Twitch's concept by streaming his everyday point of view, it is pretty amazing to see us come full circle. And now we have the ability to travel the world with some of our favorite creators.
It's so cool to see the world through the eyes of our favorite streamers. It's like a guided tour to seeing sights, experiencing new cultures, and trying all kinds of new things.
Yeah, creators are not only evolving their content, but they're also evolving the technology that is making it possible. I mean, over the past few years, streamers have pushed this tech so far that we've shared everything from paragliding and farming to, watching water sliding pigs as well. So better quality, less interruptions, and more interaction. This completely enriches the experience for everyone.
We really are living in a massive open world. So let's take a look at it now through the eyes of Twitch.
think we're back.
You're taking the world up here, right? Very good. Oh my God, we're getting Jesus.
Medef. Mario Kart in real life.
We went outside this year.
That video just gives you a sample of some of the adventures that we've been on and will continue to have with Twitch as we go outside.
Our next guest speakers are fantastic examples of that. You may have seen them traveling across Europe, the Americas, or Asia, and entertaining thousands along the way.
Yeah, and like many of us, they started off with game streams, but thought about venturing outside and showing their audience a new side of their channel by stepping out onto a small beach in Thailand, where they lived. And this almost overnight changed everything for them.
Since then, they've taken us on a journey around the globe and shared so much of their lives with us, including their engagement on stream about 5 months ago.
Whether going live from Paris, Berlin, New York, or Thailand, Awkward's Travel tells their story by living it all over the world. And they are here to tell us all about it today. So everyone, please welcome Tallulah and Gaspard, the one and only Awkward's Travel.
Outdoor travel. It's as easy as stepping out of your door. Our outdoor streaming adventure started about 2.5 years ago when we decided to take our viewers out after a little video game stream and share the beach we lived on in Thailand at the time. That moment completely transformed our lives. Streaming outdoors and sharing experiences with your audience creates so many new perspectives. You may even do things that you may never have imagined doing before, like parasailing over an ocean, or participating in the world's largest water fight, or even traveling to a whole new country. Suddenly, it's like there are so many possibilities. But more importantly, streaming outdoors is about telling a story, whether it's big or small. For us, it is the story of our travels around the world. And as we continue to travel further and further, we feel as if you're all walking alongside us.
Outdoor streaming is growing every day, carried by some of the most talented streamers on the platform.
Andy Milanakis,
Jess Treasy,
Jake and Bake,
Joey Chaotic,
The Real Shook One,
EXBC,
and Hitch.
and so many more. But that's not enough. That is just the beginning. Because there is still one voice we're missing. And that voice is yours. We want to hear from you. We want to explore your city. We want to tag along on one of your night outs. Or maybe you could take us with you on that trip around the world you're about to take. The beauty of outdoor streaming is that you don't need a fancy computer. You don't have any gaming skills. When you're outside, honestly, no one cares if you can reach top 1 at Fortnite. All you need is a camera and a story. Because, you see, everyone loves a good story. And I have the feeling, we have the feeling that yours is worth telling. So, now, tonight, tomorrow, just step outside. Take that thing out of your pocket, press go live, and start sharing your story.
Thank you very much.
See you on the broadcast.
It's so inspirational. It makes me want to go live right now, watching a couple like Awkward's Travel take on the globe and watching them encourage others to make passion their job by sharing it with their community on Twitch.
Yeah, like Tallulah and Gaspard said, you have a story to tell, and it may be as simple as stepping outside, going live, and sharing what is beyond that keyboard and mouse. So thank you to everyone who took us outside on Twitch last year, because we can't wait to see where you're going to take us next.
This year also did a great job of reminding us that at our roots, we are gamers.
Yeah, and sometimes gamers get classified as a solitary group, but after spending some time on Twitch, or even at an event like this, it's clear that that couldn't be further from the truth. So gaming, right, it's about connecting with others. Whether you are sitting next to a best friend on a couch playing Rocket League, or you are logging into your favorite game to play with friends across the globe.
This year, gamers showed the world how much they love to play together on a massive scale, as Battle Royale games especially captured their attention. They brought us together for some awesome moments both on Twitch and also in pop culture at large.
Yeah, and there is something we can all relate to in starting out unarmed, helpless, building up our strength, and being forced into a tighter situation, relying on our teammates to reach the finish line, a victory, or maybe even a chicken dinner.
The amazing shots, the hilarious memes, the silly bugs, the final circle intensity. Every game of Battle Royale is another opportunity to entertain your audience.
Yes, and for all those reasons and more, it should not be a big surprise to any of you that we would mark the last year on Twitch as the year of Battle Royale.
Hey, what? We have to have it.
We do it for the highlights, boys. We
I'm so good at this game. Viene, no te está, no te está. Otro fuego, otro fuego. No. Cuidado.
That you have created through PUBG, Fortnite, Apex Legends, and yes, even Tetris 99. And it is hard to ignore the cultural impact that this genre has had on Twitch. And it's also hard to pinpoint the why. Why is Battle Royale a perfect game for Twitch?
We could cite any number of answers to that question, but who better to speak to them than our next speaker?
Sacriel, a longtime Twitch broadcaster, was one of the first creators to be involved in the genre before it was even a genre.
His love for DayZ helped position him to be at the forefront of Battle Royale, and the 42nd, his community and family, have been there to support him and his teammates along the way.
So ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 42nd, one of the original Battle Royale streamers, here to give his reasons for why Battle Royale was a genre made for Twitch. Please welcome Sacriel from the year of Battle Royale.
Hi everyone, I have the honour of speaking to you tonight about the phenomenon of Battle Royale. My interest in BR began a long time ago in a DayZ tournament called the Survivor Games, which was in summer of 2012. Myself and a variety of other broadcasters were invited to stream the first Battle Royale tournament, and it was in the basic standard DayZ Arma 2 mod. And we didn't have any of the awesome mod cons that you guys all enjoy today. We didn't have a shiny blue circle telling us where to go or punish people for being outside the zone. We had a bunch of admins jumping from room to room on the T-Speak saying, "You're out of the zone, go east." It was the Wild West back then, but it was immediately apparent that it was a new, refreshing, exciting experience for broadcasters, players, and viewers. And it wasn't long before Arma 2 mods, Arma 3 mods started to spring up, bolstering that Battle Royale trend. And dev teams of all sizes and budgets started iterating on new designs, armor types, airdrops, circle timing, circle damage. It was becoming very, very clear that Battle Royale wasn't only here to stay, it was a genre born to live on Twitch. And why is that? It seems like there's something perfect about streaming Battle Royale games on Twitch. It's got a great mix of exciting sections and calm sections, combat and looting and progressive difficulty. At the start of the round, you have that first fight that's often very exciting, and it sets the pace for the round. And if you win that first fight, you get to go out looting and look for your next fight. It has this perfect blend where, you know, at the start of the round, you have that first fight, your feet hit the ground, it's game time. You have that, you have to win that first fight. It's super exciting for your audience. And then you have this peaceful moment where you get to loot up and look for the next fight, and that cycle of fight, loot, move, fight, loot, move, it just gives the broadcaster an opportunity to inject their personality into the stream. Educators will educate, jokers will joke, storytellers will tell stories, and the communities grow. And we've all had those rounds where you land and you die in the first 10 seconds because the other guy got an AK and body armor and you got a pair of sunglasses and 3 trench coats. But you've been there. But even in defeat, you get to sit back, engage with your audience, enjoy the round played out by your teammates, maybe shoutcast around, or just kick back and enjoy the view as if like one of your viewers when you get to see that perspective. As we all know, PlayerUnknown stormed the scene with PUBG, which took over much of Twitch, followed shortly after by Fortnite, and it brought with it an ecosystem for Twitch. Casual players, pro players, shoutcasters, analysts, esports teams, and massive esports events. And Battle Royale memes permeated into every corner of daily life, and the rest, as they say, is history. Or so we thought, just as it seemed like Battle Royale had finished evolving, there wasn't that much left to change. Respawn surprised us all with Apex, bringing out a new era of Battle Royale with innovations that nobody else had thought of. And one of the key parts of their strategy was to bring Twitch streamers into the fold. Have streamers play the game, provide feedback. And as streamers, we're in a unique position to be able to share our opinions with massive audiences and refine those opinions and perspectives with those audiences over countless hours. And that collective Twitch feedback helped Apex, the Apex experience launch, and it's enjoyed by over 50 million people today, which is not bad for a game that's 2 months old. Nobody knows what's around the next corner for Battle Royale games, but one thing we've learned is that Twitch broadcasters and their communities are still hungry for chicken dinners. Thank you to everybody that's made Battle Royale what it is on Twitch today.
We echo the thank yous to every single creator who has kept us on the edge of our seats by sharing their greatest victories and, of course, the worst defeats, regardless of what Battle Royale game they play.
As fast as Battle Royale games evolve and innovate, we see creators doing so too. They continue to remind us how much we have in common and how much fun we can have in good-spirited competition.
So squads, don't forget to thank the bus driver and keep an eye out for that streamer loot because it seems you won't stop dropping anytime soon.
Which brings us to our final and our favorite year of.
Yeah, one of our favorite things to do is to watch and learn from you. And many of Twitch's greatest developments and ideals have been inspired by you, the community. The theme of TwitchCon, all together now, is no exception to that.
We've seen how you all show that when we treat each other as companions, not competitors, we accomplish even greater things than we can alone. We like to say that Twitch is a culture of plenty, and working together only multiplies our success.
And we've been fortunate enough to work on shows like Stream On, and we brought streamers together to team up and grow by stretching themselves to make unique content together. Of course, we continue to see the power of streaming teams and their organizations, whether long-standing groups like Nerd Fusion or Bonjour, who is up here on the stage on Saturday, or newer ones like The Box from Italy.
Here in Europe, we can find a really fruitful example of a collaborative channel in Yogscast. Featuring many different types of content made by a variety of streamers, Yogscast has made a huge impact through their joint efforts.
And one of my favorite things that they do, and maybe yours, is their annual Christmas live streaming charity drive, currently named the Yogscast Jingle Jam, which as of January 2019 has raised more than $14.9 million for various charities.
We saw, saw members of the Yogscast family present one of the most collaborative pieces of content on our stage this weekend as High Rollers D&D gave us collaborative storytelling in the form of live Dungeons & Dragons.
And for that reason, as we now celebrate the year of collaboration, please welcome Mark Holmes and Katie Morrison to the stage.
Willkommen, bonjour, hey hey, and a hearty hello TwitchCon Europe. My name is Mark Humes. I'm the Dungeon Master for the UK-based D&D show High Rollers.
And I'm Katie Morrison. I'm one of the players in High Rollers, and the one who usually tries to keep the party alive while Mark tries to make us suffer.
Well, you guys do deserve it. So, this year, Twitch has asked us to speak about the spirit of collaboration. Although I can appreciate that many of our friends here in Europe may find it ironic that a pair from the UK are going to speak about collaboration during Brexit, I can only hope... Thank you. we say that it is our hope that our government and Prime Minister would learn one of the most important and basic lessons every D&D party knows: never split the party.
As streamers who've benefited hugely from collaboration and working with other streamers across the globe, we wanted to speak on what it means to us, our personal experience, and why we think it's so important for partners, affiliates, and viewers to work together to make our communities even better, to highlight new streamers, explore new genres, and boldly go where no viewer has gone before.
When we started High Rollers, most of us weren't big streamers or content creators. We were just a bunch of nerds with a dream of actually playing D&D on a regular basis. But we had the opportunity to be part of a weekly schedule of different streams and content on the Yogscast Twitch channel. The Yogscast wanted to do something different, something that encouraged collaboration amongst its network members and made something unique for fans.
On the Yogscast Twitch, you can find different streams every day of the week, such as a Scotsman and a Dutchman being pirates together, two hopeless commanders trying to save the world from aliens, ladies playing retro games, people making music, or building Lego that is seriously starting to take over every corner of the office.
It's really getting everywhere. By building the channel this way, they've given content creators a chance to work together to make something that we couldn't normally do, or work with people they never have before, to merge audiences and create unique experiences. It means that no single streamer is burning themselves out trying to stream all the time. It means that the Yogscast audience always has something new to discover.
When you stream with someone else, either inviting them onto your channel alongside you, or special projects like the Yogscast stream schedule, or even through new tools like the Squad streaming update, you're working with someone else to make something bigger than you could do on your own. You're showcasing something to new people who may never have given it a chance before. They might make a joke that you never would have thought of, teach you something that you never knew, or just build upon something that you've already created.
Before we started streaming High Rollers, I reached out to Matthew Mercer, the voice actor and DM for the very incredibly influential show Critical Role. Matt's been a friend of mine for years, indeed. And Critical Role's what inspired me to start our own show. I asked him if he'd be okay with it. I worried that we'd be seen as copying him, or that we'd be trying to steal a piece of the pie from what they built. But Matt told me, there's more D&D shows in the world, the better. And he was right. The more shows, the more folks will find out about this amazing hobby that we both loved. The more shows, the more folks might find the courage to try it for themselves. The more shows, the more opportunities for everyone streaming to grow and build themselves up. By appearing on or inviting people from shows like Critical Role, Dice Camera Action, Roleplay, and many others, we've all brought new audiences to each other. There's never been a feeling of stealing viewers or fighting to be noticed. We've all had something unique to share, and people have fallen in love with each group for their own personalities.
Even more importantly than the benefits for ourselves is the ability to use our platform to make a difference. Charity streaming on Twitch hugely benefits from working together. Getting other people involved can amplify your cause to a whole new audience who may not have been aware of it, and that only means you're going to do even more good, and what could be better than that? Over the past year, streamers on Twitch have raised over $40 million for charities around the world. We're hugely proud to be a part of the Yogscast Jingle Jam charity streams every December, where quite frankly, we almost live in the office. Not because we have to, but because the atmosphere of such a large group of people coming together to make a difference is a place that we want to be. We invite streamers from anywhere in the world to dial in and join us. We have people who come to the office in the US, sometimes for a whole week at a time, to take part in streams and bring their audience along. If there is ever a reason that we should look to collaborate with others, then this is it.
To wrap things up, and to be the massive D&D nerds that we are, I say this. If being a streamer is being the hero in a story, then it's important to remember that you don't have to do it alone. Twitch is a landscape of opportunity, with room for everyone to grow, level up, and become who they wish to be.
Every fighter benefits from a rogue to disarm a trap. Every wizard wants a cleric to heal their wounds. And likewise, every streamer needs a friend to make them laugh, share the load, or help them show off their skills to a new audience. There's so much more that we can do together than by ourselves.
Whether it's raising money for charity, growing our businesses, or introducing a wider audience to a thing we love, it's through collaboration and cooperation that heroes can accomplish their greatest adventures. Thank you.
collaboration is absolutely one of my favorite year ofs that we've ever done. And you know that those D&D analogies are especially poignant to me.
Yes.
But I feel those sentiments so much. I'm so consistently wowed by what creators can do when they join forces toward a common worthwhile goal.
Yeah, I'm going off script. Like, I want to give you an example from this weekend. I'm like totally going off. Philip Shepard, anyone check out his Twitch talk? So like, Philip Shepard is definitely one of those guys that just, the moment I met him and he played a note from his job, I'm like, wow, you're out of this world. But then to hear him talk about Twitch and to hear him have such a passion for the appreciation of the talented individuals on Twitch, right? He was so passionate about these creators, and specifically those who are very much into music. And he was like, Marcus, Anna, how do I get these creators on stage to play with me? This is an award-winning composer who just saw what what was happening on Twitch, and is like, I want to be a part of it, and I want these people to be a part of it. And it just was so amazing to see that collaboration come together. And it happened in like a weekend. He wanted to make it happen. Those broadcasters, Mermaid Unicorn, Ryan, they wanted to make it happen. We had those. Anyway.
He wanted to share the spotlight. He said, I have a spotlight. I want to bring you in to do it with me because I know that my show will be even better if you're
Yeah, and I love it because I think that really embodies just how incredible collaboration can be. We're not done yet, right? Because ever since we started talking about collaboration as a theme for this year, we have been shown more and more examples, just like the one I gave you, of just how powerful that is.
At our last Twitch Yearly, we showed off the video and corresponding game that a group of streamers made when we asked them for Twitch Yearly to come together and just show us the spirit of collaboration.
And it was incredible. Did anyone see it? It's okay if you didn't.
It was a different time zone.
It was a different time zone. I kind of expected them to blow our minds, but they did that, and then they made a game out of it. And then on top of that, we were all completely blown away by a surprise collaborative project by Scene of Action and the Twitch music community.
Scene of Action is a full-time music streamer who's made his career playing live music videos on Twitch. And also, he has produced and performed music for all of our past Twitch Yearly presentations.
And when we asked him to compose a closing song for TwitchCon last year, we knew that it would be special, but we didn't expect a unique collaboration that would musically and visibly show what All Together Now really means.
Never you forget.
Geil.
I think it's so cool to not only lose ourselves in the message of that song, but to listen to those lyrics when he's saying, let's find the last one standing. It's us. Finding out that we're so much more powerful when we work together than when we try to be the last one standing alone.
I mean, listen, if you've ever watched the TwitchCon in the US, you're going to find out, you might know I'm a crier. And one of the reasons why I cry about Twitch is because I am constantly blown away after 8 years of working at this company and meeting incredibly passionate people who are following their dreams or being told, like, you can't do this can't happen, and then making it happen. And I think for me, last year especially, the music community on Twitch just showed me how powerful collaboration is. And honestly, because it is a theme too, look at Battle Royale. Like, it is, how many broadcasters do you watch on a regular basis who are collaborating just because they're playing Battle Royale? Like, I'm constantly blown away. So coming to TwitchCon Europe especially, and getting to meet so many new people and finding all of these new, incredibly talented people, it makes me realize that maybe I should learn to not sleep and watch more streams around the clock. But I just want to say thank you to the European community, to all the broadcasters, whether you are a streamer or you are affiliate or you are a moderator or just a community member. Like, you guys made this weekend, and thank you so much.
The theme of All Together Now really meant a lot, and I know that it came at a time when we both really needed that encouragement that collaborations like that can show. So again, I echo Marcus's thanks, whether you're a streamer, a mod, a viewer, any other part of this beautiful community. We hope that you really do feel like we are all in this together.
I mean, TwitchCon always encourages me and gives us all that boost we need to step into the year with a renewed energy and passion. And learning from all of you how to use and improve Twitch to be the best place it can be for creators and their communities, and to feel like we have a place where we all belong.
Thank you, Europe, for welcoming us this weekend and bringing us all together.
Yes. Danke euch alle for an amazing TwitchCon Europe. We cannot wait to see
Nice. Nice. Warte. Keine Mucke.